Hello, this demonstration is a quick introduction to using Dell Bookmarks, and when we're done we'll show you what's needed to set this up. So let's get started with looking at what Dell Bookmarks can do for you. If you'll notice here, I've got several folders, each with several bookmarks in it. In all, we have 300 plus bookmarks here that are all relevant to our day-to-day jobs. So basically they're relevant to the tools we use, the stuff we sell, supporting customers, learning resources, and there's some community links where you can get to things such as blogs and wikis and support sites and learn about Dell, etc., etc. So these 300 bookmarks are organized pretty logically under the folder structure. So if you're a folder type person or a point and clicker, you can use that to find the bookmarks. However, if you want to go to a specific page, for example, if I wanted to go to web DOMs, I can take note that there's a keyword here that says DOMs, and I can simply go to the address bar and type DOMs, and that'll take me to web DOMs. Another example, let's look under support. Here's order status, or actually here's a good one, change billing address. So I can come here for keyword and type change billing, if I can type today, change billing, and that's my keyword. And when I hit enter, I'll be taken to the page on Dell.com where a customer or you on behalf of a customer can fill out the request to change the billing address. So that's just a couple of examples. Another one would be pay, for example. I can type pay, and that'll take me to the inside page that tells me everything I want to know about compensation. So that's what keywords are. The third way you can navigate these favorites is you can use what are called tags. So just like a keyword, we're going to type a word here. For example, let's do licensing. And you'll note that licensing is a keyword for this particular link, but you also note that right below that we have another link and there's a tag with the word licensing associated with it. So if you know you're looking for something to do with licensing, you can type that, and if you want to go to this one, we could just hit enter and go right there. However, it also brings up the other words associated, other links associated with licensing, so you could click on this one, and that will take you to that page if that's what you're looking for. So to boil it down, we've got three different ways to navigate these bookmarks. We've got the folder structure, we've got keywords, and we've got tags. A few important things to note here. One, everything under the tools we use are internal non-customer facing links, so these are not links you'd want to share with customers. They wouldn't actually even be able to access them. Everything else though is customer facing, so either on Dell.com or some other external facing website. So that's what it is. Hopefully you can see how that would be useful. Common questions that I get are, can I import my Internet Explorer favorites? Short answer is you can, but you really don't need to, because as we said, we've got 300 plus links here, and if there is something that's not included amongst these 300 links, it can be added. So that's the answer to that question. Other question that we're going to get is, how do I set all this up? So let's take a look at how we do that. If you're watching this, you got an email that looks something like this. Here we go, saying check out Dell Bookmarks. 2 steps. 1, install Mozilla Firefox. You can do that from unadvertised programs, just takes a couple minutes. Once you have Firefox installed, you can install these 2 add-ons. Foxmarks is the primary add-on that allows you to synchronize with these 300 plus bookmarks, and IE Tab is a second add-on that you'll need so that all our internal sites will work within Mozilla. So let's take a look at how the setup works for both of those. So for Foxmarks, we'll click that link, we'll come here, we'll click add to Firefox, and they'll ask you to restart your browser. And once the browser restarts, you're going to be prompted with a setup wizard, and that setup wizard is going to look like this. It's a pretty short setup wizard. It's only a few clicks. In fact, the first page just says thank you. The next page asks you for your login and your password. Your login, actually, I take that back. Next page says, do you have an existing user account? You want to say yes. And once you've said yes there, you'll then be prompted for your username and your password. The username is Dell_Bookmarks. The password is simply the word password. So that's all there is to logging into Foxmarks. And then there's only a few more steps on the wizard here for the initial setup. Step 1 asks you, do you want to synchronize your passwords with Foxmarks? These are the passwords that you use on different web pages throughout the day, so we'd want to say no here. That way your passwords are not shared with other folks using Dell Bookmarks. If we continue, on this page, your answer is going to depend on whether you are a Firefox user already or if you currently use Internet Explorer. So let's look at the first. If you are currently a Firefox user and you choose to merge the data on the server with your bookmarks, that is fine, but you will be sharing your bookmarks with anyone else who logs into the Dell Bookmarks account. Alternatively, you could back up your bookmarks and simply keep the data on the server and discard the bookmarks that you have, and then just keep your backup as a means to retrieve them later. As I said, any relevant links to Dell are already in the 300 bookmarks that you're going to be synchronizing with. However, if you've got a bunch of personal bookmarks that you want, definitely back those up before you do this. Or as I said, you can just merge them. If you are an Internet Explorer user, you'll just simply want to keep the data from the server and discard the data on this computer. Please note that this will not discard your favorites in Internet Explorer. This only discards the favorites that are within Mozilla. So we'll click Next here. And give that a second to synchronize. Hit Finish. And there you can see, we successfully synchronized, and there's actually, at the moment, 377 bookmarks that you've just added to Mozilla. And those are the ones that we just looked through a minute ago. The other thing you want to set up is IE tab. If we go back to our email, you can get to IE tab from here by clicking this. And just like with Foxmarks, you're brought to a page where you can simply click on a green button here and add this to Firefox. That'll prompt you to restart Firefox. So after you restart it, you can simply come down here to the bottom right hand corner, right mouse click on that icon, and to this list of site filters you'll want to add some keywords. And you add a keyword, keyword's a bad choice of words. You want to add some site filters. So a site filter would be, for example, asterisk Dell asterisk. That would tell IE tab that any website you open that has the word Dell in it, to treat it as an Internet Explorer window and not a Mozilla tab, so that it will function properly. So you'll simply need to add these five site filters. You want to add OS, Dell, .send, Microsoft, and Synergy. And that'll take care of making any internal tools that require Internet Explorer and allow them to function within Firefox. So that's it. Hopefully that was a brief enough overview that will help you understand how the 300 bookmarks that are here can be easily navigated, added to, and used to just make your job easier every day. Thank you.